Hi guys, just got a tip for you to getting the ball joint, lower ball joint off this what do you call it, coupling or whatever you want to call it, the one that's wedged just on the ball joint, lower ball joint. If you want to get that off, you have to put what I'm using anyway, because I tried whacking it with a sledgehammer, whacking it upwards like that. It didn't do nothing, didn't go anywhere. So I had to buy one of these, and one of these you got to put this in here like that, and hammer it in. And then I couldn't fit this. It wouldn't fit over the whole thing because it's too long, so it wouldn't go over it because it's not going to go over. See, it's all the way down. It couldn't go over, so I have to put this bolt, screw it on. So I'm going to screw it on now. I'll show you how it's done. Screw it on. Yep, this way. Screw it down, and till it's pretty low. And these go lower than that. Yeah.
Hey, Dad.
Hi.
What are you doing here, Dad?
Yeah, so that's like that. And then you gotta get this under and put that on the lip right there of the bolt, and then you can screw it and then it'll pop out. I did it with the other side. Quiet, Veronica, quiet. I did it with this side. It popped out. Took a while just to figure it out, but I figured it out. I'm using this for that later. And then I find another problem with this. You need to put this thing upside down, so it needs to be off the ground. Veronica, quiet. Veronica, quiet. Thank you. And I'm putting this upside down to pop this lower ball joint out on the Ford Falcon BA. So it's too low to the ground at the moment, so I'm going to have to get this spring out, take this whole spring out, and then lift it up. Also, yeah, take the spring out on both sides at the front. So, and then, yeah, lift it up so it's high enough off the ground so this thing can actually get under there, and so I can screw it like that, and this thing goes over the top of it. So it's got to go that way. To get it out, can't do it this way because it won't fit. Oh, it won't fit on the thing. Go, Veronica. So yeah, it won't fit the other way, so you have to do it upside down with that thing down. So that's another thing I've found out I need to do. And so this side, I'll do this now. Okay guys, after I just popped it, and this was the easier side. The other side was extremely hard. I had to use this thing. It took a lot of force, but I got the other side. But this side, all I did was knock this in with a hammer on this side, knock it under there, and it popped it up just by this wedge. The wedge actually popped up the thing without even screwing in. So this side was a lot easier, but some of them very hard, so you might need this. So, but now all you do is just grab this, put this on top, to stop it from spinning. And here, let me try and get on. Okay, yeah. So you just put a 10 miller on top, and then to get this bolt off, if you had to use the method I used, and then use this thing underneath and unscrew it until it comes off, and then all you do is, this will come off now, so it's loose now, that comes off, and then when you just pop the ball joints out, I'll have to show you how to do that later, but anyway. This is how you do this, guys. You use the lower ball joint remover to take the bushes out. You can use this tool. So this will work, and you just unscrew it in, and it will pop out through here. No problem. So yeah, I learned that. So you can try that at home. I'll just show you a little bit. So we just got this. Just keep going like that. Come out eventually. I have to do it with 3 hands, so I'll show you a bit later. And there you go, it's popping out already. It's getting through. Yeah, very easy. A lot easier than trying to get a screwdriver and rip it out somehow like that. This is much simpler and easy. And then you can get the ball joint remover and remove the ball joint. So you can do both with it. It's very good. Alright, I'll just pop it out now. Yeah, also make sure you push it right through the end, out the other end. So just keep going until it goes all the way through, so you don't get stuck in here, I guess. Yeah, so no worries. And then I'll do the ball joint next. Show you how to do that. Okay. Okay guys, this is how you remove the lower ball joint on a BA Falcon or any other lower ball joint, I'm sure. Pretty much the same. I'm just using a jack. I got rid of the shocker as well as suspension, and just so I could lift this thing up, unless you have a stand and a jack that can lift the car up higher, because you have a problem where you run into, you have to put the lower ball joint remover on this direction, not the other direction, because it won't fit. It won't. You have to do it this direction, because this is how you have to set it up basically, or it won't work. You won't be able to do it. So yeah, you have to get this underneath. So you need a lot of room. So you need to take out the shock absorber as well, just to lift it up. Unless you have a lift or very high stands to get the car off the ground, to get underneath to take the lower ball joint off. So it just goes under now for me. So this is how I did it, and hope this helps you. But I'll come back later when I'm done. Okay, bye. Yep, so got the other one off, the old one. Here's the old one, and came off really easy. Now I'm just putting this one on, and yep, and I'll tell you how to do this. I'll show you in a minute. Okay guys, so this is to install the lower ball joint. So I put it in like that, and now I'll put this little coupling on the bottom, and it goes the same direction, that direction. You have to wind it from bottom upwards, and you put the small coupling over, and you got to take this little nipple off take that little nipple off, unscrew that, take it off, because this will touch it, and you got to get a firm, you got to go get around the outside here. It's got a couple with the outside, and miss that. So that will work now when you take that off. And then I'll put this up, this coupling to fit around to touch this one here, so I'll push in. So that's how I've done it. And the guy, the mechanic quoted me for $400 to replace this, and I've only spent it was only like $40 for the bush, the lower ball joint, and I also he quoted me $380 for the bushes to change these, and I've changed, and they cost me $60 to buy on eBay. $60 for them, and about $50 for the lower ball joints. And instead of paying $780 all up to get this done, so I saved a lot of money. And I also spent, I think it was $55 on the ball joint remover. So all up 100, but I won't have to buy this again next time if I need to do it on another car. So, but anyway, all up 150 instead of 780. So big savings here, big savings. And so I'm just gonna push this back in, and save a lot of money. It's the way to go. Also guys, I'm pushing in now, but it's I'm using just my jack stand, my jack lever as a extension on the pole here, so I can screw it in harder, a lot easier. Screw it in with a lot more leverage. So I'll put this over it, slip this over the end like that, slip it over. Gives me a lot more leverage instead of buying a special tightening bar, the long bar, what do you call it now? But instead of buying that, you just use this, or get something other pole. Buy a pole from Bunnings with a metal pole, and you can slide over your whatever you got there, and gives you extension. So that's what I'm using now. Yep. And okay, no worries. Hey guys, just an update. I just the side, when I'm trying to press it in, it's gone on an angle now, and it was pushed in on an angle. I wasn't watching it, so you have to watch that. It can go in on an angle if you're not careful. And I thought I had it straight, but I guess it was just off to this side too much, and it pushed up here on this side more than the other side, so it pressed on an angle. So now I have to adjust, because I can't push it back out because of the rubber's in the way. And you have to take the rubber off to push it out. But so I'm just gonna keep pushing it in but push on this side. So I put this on the side here, and put it on this side. So hopefully it'll press that side in, and it will all go in nicely. And I'll be back. Yep, so it's gone in, and I think it got a bit more left, because I can see a little bit there. I'll see if I can. I think one side's almost all the way in, and the other side's less all the way in. Less in, and I was just gonna push up on this side and see if I can push it all the way in, and I'll show you how it's done. You just put that over like that, get that attachment. So that's that one, and then you get, where is it? Down here. Get this attachment. This is the one I'm using. Put it onto that side, and then when you're there, you get this one. Put this up. So then put it around that side. And then that's how I've been doing it. So put it on. And you put that in there. So I'll continue, and then I'll come back when I'm finished, I guess. Yep, so both sides are on and they're looking good. And yep, that's one side, and then the other side. Done. So now it's a matter of it was the easiest part of the job, was putting them on. Just waiting for the parts, and everything was the hardest bit, waiting for the parts. Because but the rest wasn't too bad. Just a bit of elbow grease and then got it off. And I recommend putting WD-40 on all your bolts. Anything that touches metal on metal, you need to put WD-40 to help lubricate and to get things off and put them on again. Put WD-40, it helps a lot. And anyway, and I'll just put everything back together, and that's it.